The franchise isn't resolving a significant grievance with Harrison that has existed since Dexter. New blood, as was made clear by the conclusion of Dexter. Resurrection Season 1. Dexter. Resurrection successfully corrected New Blood's errors. For instance, the conclusion of Resurrection Season 1 was far more appropriate and well-received than the conclusion of New Blood. Despite all of the positive aspects of Resurrection and the modifications it made to the conclusion of New Blood, it also made the same mistake as the original sequel series. Because Resurrection had a lot more satisfying ending, it wasn't as evident this time, but it's still there and poses a significant issue for Harrison's journey moving forward. Season 1 of Dexter. Resurrection ignores Harrison's too. The concept of family is one of Dexter, Resurrection's main themes. Dexter and Harrison's reunion and their renewed understanding of the significance and transformational power of familial love dominated the whole season. Despite the fact that the entire franchise is centered around family, Dexter. Resurrection once again ignored Astor and Cody Bennett. Rita Bennett had 2 children, Astor and Cody, prior to dating and marrying Dexter. Dexter effectively distanced himself from their lives when they moved in with their paternal grandparents following Rita's passing. Despite the fact that Astor and Cody are Harrison's half-siblings, Resurrection omitted them from its family-related themes. This issue is also not new. Dexter, Astor and Cody were also entirely forgotten by New Blood. Harrison never tried to find Astor and Cody, even after traveling thousands of miles to Iron Lake to reunite with Dexter. Dexter also had an epiphany about how to be a more accepting and present father to his kids, but it seems that Harrison was the only one who learned the lesson. Season 2 of Dexter. Resurrection cannot ignore Astor and Cody any longer. The Dexter episode's current disregard for Astor and Cody Bennett is just untenable. The primary themes and messages of Dexter. Resurrection are undermined by the reality that Harrison has 2 half-siblings and Dexter has 2 stepchildren, both of whom are being completely ignored. Given that half of the current Morgan/Bennett family is absent, how can this show be about the value of family? Harrison's future development in Resurrection should involve Astor and Cody. Now that he has finally come to terms with his father's transgressions, he ought to have the opportunity to meet and accept his siblings. They might be Harrison's connection to Rita's side of the family and a means of learning more about his mother than just how she passed away. Just as much as Harrison did, Cody and Astor should also face Dexter. After Rita passed away, he first abandoned them by sending them to live with their grandparents. Perhaps they could locate him and get some closure of their own now that he's reverting to his previous name, Dexter Morgan. However, Astor and Cody must be included if Dexter. Resurrection is to be a story about family.